Hello everyone, a very good morning. Welcome to Oliveboard. I am Anshul, your JAIIB mentor, and today I have a very important information for you. Oliveboard here is starting a new batch, which is the success batch for JAIIB May 2025. And in this batch, I'll be taking your RBWM paper, the Retail Banking and Wealth Management, in the English medium. This batch is going to cover all the four papers for you, and today we have the demo class for it. We are going to discuss how this batch is going to be beneficial, what all benefits you'll get here, how the classes will proceed, each and every detail. All right, so let us first start. I will start by telling you the basic things about this batch. So, the JAIIB English Medium May 2025 success batch, in which you will get 200 plus live sessions covering all the papers. All your papers will be covered. Then you will also get 200 plus tests with AI analysis. These tests will be full length as well as sectional. You will also get case study and numerical based tests. The classes will be in the non banking hours, early morning and late evening, and late evening, so that you do not miss any of the classes because of your office timings. Also, you will get exclusive access to the Community Connect, in which you can connect with your mentors if you have any queries, any doubts. All the mentors will be present to solve all those queries. So, enroll now for the course. The classes are starting very soon, and it is going to be very important for you. This is going to be your solution, the best strategy towards your preparation. So here are the JIIB 2025 important dates which have been released on the official IIBF website, and for the May cycle as well as for the November cycle. The application has started on 4th of February. I hope you all would have registered by now. And then the last application date is 24th of February. If you haven't yet, then please make sure that you register yourself. How you can register, the step-by-step process, I have already discussed it. The video is there on the YouTube channel. If you haven't yet seen it, go watch the video and register yourself and start your preparation. Then the exam dates are also out, which is on 4th, 10th, 11th, and 18th of May. If we talk about the November cycle, then the application will start on 1st of August till 21st, and the dates are also out. But now we need to, for now, focus on the May cycle, and our aim should be to qualify the exam in this very attempt in the 2025. All right. Now we talk about the dates of the exams. Again, the official dates have been released, and the dates for the May cycle on 4th of May 2025, you have your Indian Economy and Indian Financial System, IEIFS paper. Then on 10th of May, you have your PPB, which is your Principles and Practices of Banking. On 11th of May, you have your Accounting and Financial Management for Bankers. And on 18th, you have your paper 4, which is Retail Banking and Wealth Management. Now you have time in between all of the papers for revision except for PPB and your accounting and financial management. But so you need to make sure that you have 1 month time for your revision as well. So if you start today your preparation, then only you'll have the month of April for your revision, and we will make sure that your whole syllabus gets complete along with the revision, the mock tests, doubt sessions, and everything else that is required for your 100% success, because this is the success batch. So you'll get 100% success if you follow the strategy. If you attend all the live classes, if you practice the mock tests, and you also attend the revision classes. All right, so make sure that you enroll now and start your preparation. And by the time you will complete your syllabus and your revision, you'll be very much confident about your preparation. So we discuss about the batch. So here you will get live and video sessions 200 plus. For your complete preparation, you'll also get 100 plus live and 100 plus recorded. So if by any chance you miss any live session, you can also watch the recorded videos. Then there will be live doubt sessions, classes at the non-banking hours, 100% syllabus coverage of all the papers. Also, you'll get 24/7 access to the recorded videos that you can watch anytime and anywhere. You'll get in-depth coverage, unit-wise, of all the topics of all the modules, also exam-specific content, and the PDF notes. These PDF notes are going to be concise so that you can and you will study only those things that are important. If you study from the books recommended by IIBF, these are very lengthy, quite time consuming, and also not possible to complete the syllabus of all the papers if you are studying from the book, right? So we have prepared these notes keeping in mind the important things, the important topics for your exam, right? Also, these are going to be helpful for quick revision. Apart from this, you are going to get mock tests, full length, sectional, case study, as well as numerical for all the papers, right? Here, the learning medium will be in English. I will be taking your paper in English. The content and explanation both will be in the English language. So, if you are someone who is comfortable in English language, then this course you can enroll. You'll also get community access where you can connect, learn, grow with mentors as well as your fellow aspirants. And your course validity will be till your examination in 2025. All right. So these are the details. Now, if we talk about the paper of RBWM. So, we have four modules and then module E, which I like to call it the additional reading material on home loans. The module A has 4 units, module B has 12 units, module C, the support services 6 units, module D, wealth management, and module E has 4 units again. Now, if I tell you the highest priority, then around 30 to 35 marks questions come from module B, right? Then module C is also important, around 20 to 25, 10 to 15 marks from module A and module D, and then around 10 to 15, or we'll say 15 to 20, and around 10 to 15 marks from your module E. So the most important modules are module B and C. So first on priority, second on priority, third module D, fourth module A, and we will also cover the module E, which is the fifth module. So this is the list of priority, but it doesn't matter. Some mentors, some people will tell you that okay, study only module B and C and you'll qualify the marks. No. But RBWM is such a paper, the qualifying criteria that 50% aggregate marks on total. If you secure 50% aggregate marks, then also you will qualify the paper. This is the qualification. So if by any chance, if any reason you miss 1 or 2 points or even 5 points in any single paper, RBWM is going to assure that if you score here 60 plus or 70 plus, it is going to help you reach this 50% aggregate. So, RBWM paper, if you study following the right strategy, you can easily score 70 plus, and we are going to keep our target at 75. And this additional marks that you're going to score here will help you in the other three papers as well. So RBWM is very important. Don't leave it thinking that it's easy, we will cover it at end. No. Start today your preparation, practice all the mock tests, attend all the live classes, and you will definitely qualify your JAIIB exam in the May 2025 cycle, right? So this is the basic things. Now if you want to see the detailed description, the video is there on YouTube. If you want to see the priority, again the strategy, everything is there on the YouTube channel of Oliveboard. You can avail all of these videos. So I think I've explained enough about the course and also the importance of how this course is going to help you. It is going to be the right strategy for you for your exam preparation and so that you can clear your exam. Now, let us start with the first chapter, the first unit of RBWM paper from module A. So the first chapter from module A is Introduction to Retail Banking. So in this chapter, you get the basic introduction, basic information like what is the meaning of retail banking, its evolution, how retail banking started in India, what are the advantages, constraints, and the challenges for retail banking, what are the factors responsible for success in retail banking, and what is the future of retail banking in India. All right, so it is an introductory chapter which gives you an overview of everything that you are going to study in this particular paper. So when we talk about retail banking, banking we can divide it into the co- the commercial banking and the retail banking. So when we are offering the banking facility and financing solutions to only individual clients and not the businesses, then it is retail banking. So banking products and services which are designed so that they can cater to the demands and requirements of the individuals, that is retail banking. So banks they offer services both online as well as offline, and the financial services to the individual consumer. Another very important point about retail banking is that it has multiple consumers, multiple products, and multiple delivery channels. Multiple consumers, the individuals, large number of consumers, the mass population is dealt with under retail banking. And why multiple? Because segments are created. The low income individuals also avail the services, middle income, high net worth individuals. Then products are also multiple, both on the retail liability as well as the retail asset and other services like the financial advisory services, wealth management, portfolio management, tax benefits, everything, and the delivery channels as well. The online channels through the digital banking, mobile phones and internet, offline through the branches, both offline can be branch and offsite, so on-site and offsite, through ATMs, through kiosks, business correspondents and business facilitators. So all of these are the basic characteristics of retail banking. Retail banking, right? So under the retail banking, we can divide it into two parts, basically geared towards individual consumers and a large population of consumers. So, on the liability side, we have the retail depositors, the CASA deposits, and then the term deposits. Asset size also a large number of customers with low ticket size, housing loan, auto loans, educational loans, right? So when we talk about retail banking, there are two stages. Typically, the retail banking begins with a target clientele, which is the common masses. And then we graduate through a stage which is known as the class retail banking. So we have mass retail banking and class retail banking. Mass retail banking is a stage in which the bank provides standardized banking products and services to all its customers. So, like the savings account or the current account, these are the standardized basic products, the core product. In this phase, the banks attempt to build a sufficiently broad customer base. Then we have the class retail banking, where the bank offers customized products and services targeted at a niche customer segment with which are the high net worth individuals. Now, when we have onboarded the customers by providing the standardized products, then we will offer them the other add-on benefits or customized products. And when the retail banking is focused only on the niche customer base, that is the high net worth individuals, then it is known as the private banking. So it is very important that you remember the terms mass retail banking, class retail banking, and private banking, right? So this is how we can represent the positioning of the mass retail banking. Under the banking, we have banking for individuals and firms, firms, wholesale and MSME firms, individuals, retail as well as entrepreneurial. Retail can be mass retail banking and class retail banking. Entrepreneurial can be agriculture and MSME individuals. So the banks they decide the products and services, the target clientele based on the positioning platform. Based on the positioning platform. Right? Now, the definition, I hope, of retail banking is clear. So these services include that are offered savings and current account, mortgages, personal loans, debit credit cards, and certificates of deposit. These retail banks can be local community banks or divisions of large commercial banks as well. When we'll be studying about the process, so we'll be seeing there's a SBU approach, strategic business unit. Then we have the departmental approach as well. And most common is the integrated approach, right? This we'll be studying in the next few chapters. In the digital age, many fintech companies can also provide all of these same companies' services. So, those we have the differentiation between tech fin and fintech. So, technology companies that are offering financial services, big technology companies offering financial services like Google. And fintech means those financial institutions which are offering their services through technology. Again, we'll be covering this in detail in the next few modules, right? When retail banking services are provided to individuals, general public, corporate banking are only provided to large companies and corporate bodies. So this is the difference between retail banking and corporate banking. So characteristics of retail banking can be simply targeted at individual customers or small organizations, meets the needs of the large number of customers that have a diversified portfolio. It is focused on the mass market segment, offers liability, asset, and service products, and the delivery can be both physical as well as virtual. Right? So the services are extended to the small and medium sized business as well. So we can say there are certain advantages of retail banking, like the client base will be large, therefore the risk spread across the customers, so less risky it is less risky as compared to the corporate banking. Then customer loyalty will be strong and a good scope of cross selling and upselling, because the customers do not tend to change one bank to another very often. They've already developed a good relationship with the bank. They are trusting the bank, they are satisfied the bank. If for example a customer has a savings account in one particular bank and they need a home loan, they're first going to approach the same bank. Then, attractive and wide interest spread, since the customers are fragmented to bargain effectively, and the credit risk tends to be well diversified as opposed to corporate banking, which has less number of customers and large quantum or larger ticket size of loan. If they default, it is going to create a much bigger loss for the bank. But in the retail banking, the customer segment is going to be large, plus the ticket size will be low. So even if one or two of the hundreds of customers they default, then also the loss will be less. So the credit risk tends to be well diversified. Also, there is less volatility. Why? Because large corporates are going to avail any asset only when the profitability is high, or there are other factors promoting their business. But there's always going to be demand for education loans, home loans, or other personal loans. So the banks find retail banking more profitable. Now, if we discuss about the evolution of retail banking in India, the retail banking scenario in India. So earlier, the banks they were only catering to the corporate or business classes, and not much attention was paid to the common classes, the common masses. So we'll say the retail banking was introduced in India as a business by the foreign sector banks. The foreign banks operating in India, they set the trend, and in the late 1970 and early 1980s, they came out with their consumer banking models with hybrid liability and asset products, which were specifically targeted at the personal segment. So, who introduced or who started the retail banking in India? It were the foreign banks. Particularly, we have the name of two banks, the Standard Chartered Bank and the Grindlays banks. They were the pioneers in introducing these types of products. This question has been asked by the institute many times, so it holds importance. Then Citibank, it introduced a credit card in the 1980s. Then the public sector banks in India also entered the retail banking space, starting with the State Bank of India and some other public sector banks like the Indian Overseas Bank, Bank of India, and Bank of Baroda, and Andhra Bank. They also developed and marketed the asset products and card products to cater to the retail segment. In fact, Bank of Baroda and Andhra Bank were the first, or we'll say, early players in the credit card business in the public sector bank space. Then obviously the new generation private banks, they entered in the early 1990s. They had the advantage of technology right from the start, and they also had a clear positioning for retail banking. They aggressively strategized for creating new markets for the retail segment, right? Then the IT revolution and other economic fundamentals like growing urban population, higher disposable income, a rise in the young population, emergence of new customer segments, and a rise in the mass affluent space, all of these contributed towards the growth of retail banking in India. And now the recent trend is that even the NBFCs and the MNCs have also aggressively entered in the retail banking space. Now, if we talk about the trends which are going to drive the future of retail banking in India, so we have the analytical tools, machine learning, and AI, then branch transformation, making the branch easily accessible and attractive for the young generation, mergers and acquisition, innovation, shift towards advisory services, non bank or embedded finance, because banks are not the greatest source of competition, but other tech fins and fintechs have also entered the space. So, all of these are going to decide the future of retail banking in India. So, what is important? Growth in digital banking, rapid adaptation of blockchain by the retail bankers. Artificial intelligence can be useful for fraud prevention, anomaly detection, customer analytics, risk management. Cybersecurity has to be a top priority in this scenario. Payment innovations have been introduced by many banks in India. Then the rise of the big tech in the banking industry, like the Apple Card, Google, PayPal, right? All of these services, the tech fins like Apple, Google, Samsung, they have been providing payment services for several years now. And they are also looking to accelerate their financial services. Now, what are the reasons for the growth of retail banking? Again, rise of the young Indian professionals, growth of India as an economic superpower, increasing purchasing power of the middle class income, financial market reforms taken by the government, mass market, volume driven, automation and banking process, financial liquidity. Very recently, we have seen how RBI has lowered the repo rates, the other rates. Also, the government has been changing the norms for MSMEs, loans, and lendings. So, we'll say the liquidation or easy monetary policy, all of these are going to have a positive impact. So, this was a summary of the Unit 1. Now, if you want to join the course and study all of these topics, all of the units module wise in the same manner, I have provided the notes in a very concise way. All the important points have been marked. So, for this, what you need to do, simply join the success batch and start your preparation. So, I will be covering all the topics of your RBWM paper in the English medium in the similar manner. Everything, each and every concept will be cleared, and the classes are going to start very soon. And if you enroll the course now, you can use the code SUPER, where you will get 50% off on your JAIIB subscription. So make sure that you enroll the course now, start your preparation with me, and I will see you in the first class. If you have any doubts, any queries related to the course, related to anything at all, please let me know in the comment section and I will answer it. The link to the app is also there in the description box. So make sure that you join now. Start your preparation with me towards 100% success in your JIB 2025 exam. So thank you so much for attending. I will see you. Have a great day and all the best.